What's up, the squad? Favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies. I'm having Gamecock withdrawals, y'all. I'm missing my Gamecocks. It ain't enough college hoops on TV. It might be because my Dubs got put out and look like the end of an era there, but I got a story coming on that. Don't worry about that. But I just started rewatching the season, so I done watched the Rutgers exhibition, Maryland, and now I'm up to. I'm sorry, the Rutgers exhibition, Notre Dame in Paris, and now I'm up to Maryland. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm going crazy without this perfect team on the floor. But I thought, why not take a look back at some of my favorite plays from the season? So, I mean, off rip, in the Rutgers game, because I just watched it probably, I'm here, if you didn't know my name, it's laid with the butter, buzzer beater 3 that she hit at the half. It was kind of like Pop just kind of flipped it to her. She was about, I don't know, she was a few feet behind the 3-point line. She knocked it down, okay? Knocked it down. She let them know. If you didn't know my name, it's laid with the butter. That was also the first game that we won by 100. That we hit 100. That probably should have been their first clue that we wasn't rebuilding, but we don't even got to focus on that right now. Then we got to Paris. It was still the Full Wiley show. It was like, for the people in the back, if you didn't hear me, my name is laid with the butter. Okay, y'all know what it was. It was the one that made everybody stand up. She came down, hit him with the around the back, fake like she was going to Camilla, and then with the layup, it stole the show. I'm waiting to see if it's going to be an SB. But to me, that was one of the most thrilling plays I seen all season. So I'm expecting Lay with the Butter to be at the SBs. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. And it was funny because that's the game where I think it was Bree was saying it's kind of like when they knew they were good, like they got in the locker room at halftime and was like, "Hey y'all, hey we good, we something special." Then it was a Monday night in Colonial Life, CLA. Ashland decided to just go ahead and throw one down. Could be an SB too. I expect to see Ashland at the SBs. One of the most exciting plays of the season. I mean, it's coming from us. They don't talk about us a lot, but as I started thinking about back over the season and all the stuff that I saw, I mean, to go undefeated was awesome, but the manner in which they did it was just even better. So the next big play probably that I think about is the LSU game, because we had Kits in there mixing it up, keeping us in the game. We had Malaysia coming in, hitting some shots, but we had Breezy with that go ahead 3, right? And Breezy hadn't really got cooking yet. She really hadn't got cooking yet, but that was the one, like, we down there, we battling, we getting the boos. They want us to lose. This is probably one of the most hotly contested arenas that we're gonna be in. We've been kind of back and forth, and Breezy stepped up and knocked that go ahead 3 down, and then we had the game decider with Camilla Killer Miller in the post with the double team, right? And then she threw it out the hall for the 3. So y'all remember that block Watkins had on KK Arnold on the breakaway after that turnover, the chase down? Y'all know I love defense, so y'all know it was coming. Y'all know I love defense. And there was another one too in Notre Dame. Y'all know the other one in Notre Dame with Cardoso. And I don't even think people really pay attention to it. It was a huge block that she had, and she's like out of bounds. She was like, no. When she's walking back to the huddle. Another one of my favorite plays this season. But that chase down, because it was I didn't notice it right away, but Ashlyn blocked it, and she blocked it off the girl's face to make it go out of bounds off her face after she had to take the chase down block. Magnificent defense, y'all. Magnificent defense. Just really showed our athleticism. It showed our growth. It showed our strength. I mean, we look faster, we look bigger, everything for UConn. Okay, then we had Watkins also had that block on Rakia too, but She also had, I guess, had some good plays this season. Damn, I told y'all she should have been 6. That's my 6th woman of the year. I'm telling y'all. But it's a play in the Tennessee game where Rakia's got the ball and actually kind of swats it away from her, and then goes into the court for the and like kind of gives her a little fake, and then it gets her with the layup. One of my favorite plays also this season, and it gave us like I think it put us up like 5 or something, and we could breathe after that. That was the first Tennessee game, and then the second Tennessee game, of course. And y'all watched me go crazy on on live, so y'all knew that this one was coming. Cardos was a buzzer beater. I mean, it was the perfect mix of the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat, all at the same time on the screen. I mean, because you had Camilla and the Gamecocks celebrating, and then you had, Kelly, bent over like she had bet the house on it. But it was also that one where we got that shoot that blankety blank. Y'all know what I mean? That was classic from Coach Staley. And then yes, Coach Staley running around going crazy after she hit the shot. Just, beautiful situation. I guess a beautiful situation for her to be in with her mother and her sister in the stands. A great way to save the undefeated season and keep the drive alive. Can't say enough about Killer Miller. Gonna miss her. Then, of course, we had the brawl in the SEC tournament. It kind of, even though it wasn't a good look for TV, it kind of let the world know that, like, hey, the youngins, they not the freshies. Freshies were real nice, and there's nothing wrong with that. But this season, we let it be known. Hey, y'all not pushing us around. Y'all not pushing us around. I don't give a damn if it's Chloe Kitts blowing a kiss at the defender. Remember, in the little scuffle, right? That was a little bit of the spiciness to the team, but we had to calm that down. But we had the brawl with LSU, and I think that just let them know, like, we're not gonna be pushed around. It wasn't the best situation, but it allowed us to kind of come together, mature, and then learn a great lesson in that moment that we got to be smarter. We got to be able to control our emotions. We got to stay on the bench if we're not really on the floor. And then to have to celebrate the SEC championship without the whole team on the floor was a downer. So that really made, I think, getting to that to the tourney final and winning the Natty even that much more important. Because we wanted to be able to kind of celebrate as a team, right? And then after that, my next favorite thing was that torching that we put on North Carolina. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We came out and jumped on them right away. That was that all gas, no breaks that we had been asking for, because they had played us tough. They had played us tough earlier in the season, and people were saying, this might have been one of the teams that could get us, but we came out and left no doubt. The defense that Malaysia and Raven, everybody put on Deja Kelly, and we'll say it wasn't personal, but it wasn't personal, but we was on the revenge tour, and so we didn't want to leave no doubts. And I think it was important to Raven that we won them all, so that nobody could say they had got her on this tour. And Wiley and Raven Johnson made Deja Kelly's life hell. Okay. I think that they may be the sole reason, or what did they say? The straw that broke the camel back. If she was leaning towards the WNBA draft, that made her say, "Hey, it's some things I need to work on. It's some things I need to work on," and that's okay, because she had some time to still work on that. And so I'm glad that she was able to look within herself and say, "You know what? I'm gonna come on back, tighten up some things, and see what I can do." Because that 2 of 13 that she went and the 6 turnovers. in her last game as a Tar Heel, I think it just took some of the stock out. I think it whatever WNBA stock she had, I think it just the bottom fell out of it with that performance. And so I'm glad that she does have another opportunity. And then, of course, y'all, there is the Revenge Tour. Got all the way back to where we wanted to go, Iowa. Bree was doing her thing, and some went right, some didn't go right. But Raven was saying, hey, I'm here for this. I'm built for this. This is what I've been waiting on. And the get back is a motherfucker. Okay? So, Raven, master class on defense. Master class on defense, Raven. Raven put on a master class. The steal and the layup off Caitlin that she put up. My goodness. Come on, y'all. Talk to me about it. And then, because Clark went off for the 18, right? And then we kind of just shut her down. As a matter of fact, I think she had 2 steals and 2 layups on her and a block or 2 blocks. And then it was the for Wiley. Wasn't a great shooting night, but tough defense, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, team high, 4 assists, including a beautiful one to Tessa with the J for the knockdown on the 3. Okay. Y'all, we completed the 10th undefeated season in women's college basketball history, joining Texas, Baylor, Tennessee, and UConn. And UConn, I think they finished undefeated like 6 times. This was Coach Staley's 3rd national title. We know Gino got a ton of them things. But it also put Coach Staley in a in the list of legends, right? Of people of coaches with at least 3 titles now. So it's Staley, it's Ariyama, Coach Pat Summitt, Kim Mulkey, Tara Vanderveer. That's them. We made some history on the way to doing this, y'all. We were the only South Carolina was the only Division I college basketball team to finish the season undefeated. The Gamecocks were the first team in league history to enter the SEC tournament undefeated multiple times. South Carolina has reached the Final Four undefeated 2 straight years. Camila Cardoso kept South Carolina's undefeated season alive with a game-winning 3-pointer in the SEC tournament. With our Elite 8 win over Oregon State, we reached our 4th consecutive Final Four. We had 6 100-point games this season, making that a program record. We won the SEC regular season title 8 times. Only Tennessee got more of them. They got 18. We working on that. SEC tournaments won by South Carolina under Staley's leadership. Gamecocks only trailed Tennessee 17 titles, okay? Because you got 8 of them, right? Ashton Watkins, ninth women's Division I player to dunk in a game. Brittany Griner, Candace Parker, Michelle Snow, Fran Bellaby, Georgianne Wells, Charlotte Smith, Sancho Little, Sylvia Fowles. Only 10 teams have ever finished as undefeated champs. 85-86 Texas, 94-95 UConn, 97-98 Tennessee, 01-02 UConn, 08-09 UConn, 09-10 UConn, 11-12 Baylor, 13-14 UConn, 15-16 UConn, 23-24 South Carolina. 5 Gamecocks scored in double figures in at least 19 times this season. We was deep, y'all. No player averaging more than 15 points a game, but 7 players are averaging over 8 points a contest. Balling. Y'all hear me? To seal our Final Four win, y'all, we outscored NC State 29-6 in the 3rd quarter. It's a plus 23 scoring margin. On the way, I think, to being able to get a little revenge on them because I think they had been the last team to beat us. Our scoring margin this season was right around 30, best in all of college basketball. South Carolina scored 32 points off the bench to the Hawkeyes 0 in the national championship. NC State only had 6 points against us in the 3rd quarter of their Final Four matchup. Okay, that was our 35th quarter, holding opponents to single digits, y'all. Tahina Pau entered the national championship game with 3-point percentage of 46.15, the 3rd best mark in women's college basketball. 50, that's the number of South Carolina consecutive SEC wins, y'all. 99, that's South Carolina's scoring margin through the first 2 rounds of the NCAA tournament. 612, that's Coach Staley's career wins after securing her 3rd national title. 19th among active Division I women's basketball coaches on the all-time wins list. And she reached number 600 on February 22nd, 2024. It took her 787 games, 535 of those Gamecocks. Third national title, y'all, in 7 tournaments, second in 3 seasons, 109-3 record over that span. We tied Baylor and Stanford for third most championships ever. Camila Cardoso wasn't gonna let us lose that game, y'all. And neither were the freshmen. And neither was Raven. I mean, everybody's ready. Nobody was gonna let us lose. Coach Staley has created a powerhouse, y'all. So looking forward to what we got coming up going forward. South Carolina's gone 126-7 and 60-3 in SEC play. We only lost 1 home game during that span, y'all. The revenge tour is complete. And I think we also got, so we got Iowa back, we got NC State back, and I think we got UConn back from losing to them. Y'all remind me in the comments. Y'all know I forget some stuff. Looking ahead to the repeat tour, y'all. It don't have to be undefeated, but it would be nice. It's lots of new faces and 2 new teams in the SEC, Oklahoma and Texas. It's going to be interesting. It's not going to be easy, but neither was this. But we built for this. We ready for this. And I think we're going to be able to take care of business when it comes down to this. When we think about the players that we have coming in, right? Our players that we got coming in. We got Maddie, Joyce, Adele. I've talked about them. They're all special. That's the next core. So listen, core. We're building around cores, building in threes. It looks like Don takes a core and then puts stuff around it and makes sure that it all works together and transitions over the seasons. Great recipe is working for us. I believe that these young ladies, from what I understand, all intents and purposes, unless something has changed, will be healthy at the start of the season. That's my prayer and wish for all of them. My prayer wish is also that they don't rush back. If they're not ready, don't worry about coming. Take your time. We'll figure this thing out. We learned a lot as a young team this year, and losing Killer Camila Cardoso, can't have a safety valve forever. Still no word on what Sakima's gonna do. Don't know if she's coming back, going overseas. I've heard both. If she comes back, that's great. 6'5" on the bench, experience that we'll be able to pull from. If not, we ready. we Gamecocks, y'all. We're gonna make this thing keep building, stacking up wins on top of wins, and putting talent together. Do y'all know we're going to be able to have Joyce Edwards, Sanai Fagan, Chloe Kitts, Malaysia Wiley, Raven Johnson, Tahina Powpow, Bree Hall, who am I forgetting, y'all? Adele Todd, Maddie McDaniel, coming in next season, all being able to kind of do some different things. I'm excited because we got the 4-guard set. We can kind of go big. We might be able to kind of do a focal on Joyce Edwards when she's in the game, like just a set of stuff that we run to go through Joyce. And I know she's a freshman, and it's going to take some time for her to get up to speed, but I think that she has the type of polished game that we're going to be able to run some things through her. Adele Tock, if she's ready to go, definitely going to be able to run some things through her. Now, I know Camila took her under her wing. I don't know how much work they got to do back and forth with each other, just because she's been hurt. I don't think that she got to do any like actual work on the floor with Camila, but being able to be a sponge and watch and learn and know what to expect, puts her not light years, but puts her ahead of some of the other freshmen that we got coming to the team, like Joyce and Maddie, because she's been here with that extra semester. So if she's healthy and ready to go, I think that gives her a tremendous jump on the learning curve for being able to get out and be an impactful player, an impactful big for us, because she's going to be our biggest big at 6'6", and she does some growing. So at 6'6", y'all, that's going to be really helpful for us as we try to figure out what the new SEC looks like. So we got Texas coming in there, and I know some of us are concerned about Rory coming back and Madison Booker being now in the SEC. We got Oklahoma's also there. We got some new talent down at LSU. But I still think that the SEC is going to be the deepest and the toughest conference next year. If we come in and take it one game at a time and play Gamecocks basketball, we absolutely have the opportunity to go undefeated again. But my focus isn't on the undefeated. My focus in the beginning of the season is just going to be making sure everybody is gelling, everybody's understanding. I'm sure they bring the new freshmen in, the new rookies in. They'll be loving on them and making them feel welcome, like they did Adele, and like they did for Malaysia and Tessa. And I'm sure we'll see Malaysia and Tessa, and of course, everybody take a step up in their leadership and their roles on the team. So nobody's been able to give Coach Staley a back-to-back championship yet. So why not this team? Why not this team? I mean, it seems like they already, they came in destined for greatness. The number 6 ranking kicked everything off and ignited a fire under them. And even if we take a loss, I could only imagine how this team would come back off a loss. I'm not wishing a loss on us, but I see that as being a tremendous motivator for these ladies, because I know that they are just focused all the time on winning. So, a loss, I don't think ends the season for us. And I guess I'm saying that to the fam because I know at some point we're not going to be able to keep winning them all. And so at some point we're going to lose the game. And I know how everybody get so nervous. We don't know. We only got to win by one, y'all. And we ain't got to win them all. We just got to win the ones that get us in the tournament. Once we get in the tournament, it's one and done. But we're going to trust our coach. We're going to trust our staff that they will bring them along slowly. And at the right times, start to let them loose so that they can start to have an impact on the game. As far as our rookies, I'm excited to see how we're going to balance the playing time between everybody, because I feel like everybody that played this season is worthy of playing time. And so how are we going to balance that? What are these new sets going to look like? With Camilla gone and we're figuring out, what's going on with Sakima. Are we getting somebody out of the portal? Like I know you all have been asking for. Just excited to see what's coming up in the news, and I'll be keeping a watch on that stuff to kind of see where we're going as we kind of move towards the new season. What do these bodies by Molly start to look like? And how are we starting to look as we start to prepare and move forward in this revenge tour and a quest for a back-to-back championship for the first time in South Carolina Gamecock history? So, hey y'all, strap the seatbelts on. We got the seatbelt gang coming. I'm here for it, and I know the fam is here for it. We're gonna talk our way through it. I appreciate the support, y'all. We're gonna keep talking about our Gamecocks, and let's get ready for next season, y'all. Oh, and let's start thinking about really what is the game that we really want to go to, so we can kind of start trying to plan that and figure out logistics around that. So get in the comments and talk to me about that stuff. I'm gonna get out of here. If this kind of content you're interested in, come on, y'all, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, hit that like button, hit that share, open up the conversation to some other people on the channel, on the platform. And with that, y'all, it's your favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies. Until next time, stay tuned, y'all. Talk soon. I'm out.